Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a
in
gamer,
VR chat
entrepreneur,
while
or
he's
looking to
DJing,
inspire
so it's
others,
like you're not just
we
looking
have
at
the
an avatar, you're
expertise
actually
to help you
watching him
achieve your
like do
online
his
goals.
stuff, you know?
Here's
Which
what
by the
sets
way,
us
Zuck,
apart:
I know you can
engaging
give us
content.
video streaming.
We
Oh
produce
yeah,
a
come on,
variety
let's
of
get
shows
the,
to
let's
keep
get the
your
streaming in
audience
here,
interested and
dude. Come
coming back
on
for
now.
more.
Hey,
Social
there's
media
a
and
couple
branding
people out
mastery.
there that might be
We'll
able to
manage your
throw a
online
word in,
presence
huh?
and build a strong brand that resonates
At
with your
least make
target
us
audience.
let our bots be invisible so we could just use them
Alright.
for streaming and it could just be
No.
invisible.
Yeah.
That would be pretty fucking dope. I'm not even gonna lie. What I know you guys been hearing about this gigabyte shit, about the 6 gigabytes,
Oh.
and
Yeah, crazy. Take the floor with that one. You got it.
bro, tell me
Alright,
what's
yeah,
up with
so
that, bro.
everybody's like tripping out. The Meta just announced if there's any world creators in here, Meta just announced that like they're gonna be limiting uh all worlds to a 6 gigabyte memory usage. What people are gotta understand is they're talking about the RAM on your headset. 6 gigabytes of RAM is all we're gonna be able to use. Personally, anybody that is being hindered by capacity limits at this moment, I honestly think it's an upgrade for you guys, and I don't think it's going to be much of a difference for you. The only difference is they're just going to start enforcing it a little bit more to keep the system a little more stable. All these glitches and all these problems that we've been having is all because of the servers are like getting overloaded. People are just going ham. Their assets spawning way too much stuff into their worlds. Um, Making sure like your world is optimized and stuff like that is really like really important. Believe it or not, like if you're trying to cram a bunch of music notes and stuff into your world, like or like even maybe some features you're not supposed to have access to, you got to remember a lot of that stuff is all in testing, and you're gonna end up running into problems with it. You're gonna run into issues. You're gonna run into performance issues. And I think the 6 gigabyte memory usage limit is strictly to kind of like maintain a more stable environment for everybody. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. If anything, you guys will see an increase in the amount of stuff you guys will be able to put into your worlds overall. But yeah, there will be the limit is not necessarily a bad thing. Like people are kind of worried about it, and they're like, well, I can't tell what my world's already using. I can't tell, like if it's already over or if it's under. Every world that I feel like I've checked out so far has been under. Maybe they had to cut their player count down a little bit. So I wouldn't, I would not be tripping. Like I really wouldn't. Um,
Also, there's that sick announcement that all worlds are going to be available on mobile and web, which
yeah,
That's crazy.
is
26th of
so
June.
sick because now we can bring like people in. Like I have friends and family that aren't ever going to buy a headset. They're probably never going to touch one a day in their life. But now I can bring them in via mobile or via web, show them what I'm doing, kind of show them around, introduce them to my friends. I think that is incredible. I think that's another reason why they're hitting that hard limit on the capacity is so that everything works seamlessly with the phone and with the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, so it can be optimized for more than one device.
Yeah.
And I think as time goes, we're gonna see a lot more of that. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a whole lot more push towards optimizing for multiple devices. You guys probably already heard they released like the operating system. They've opened it up, so it's open source now. So that means that any third-party headset developer can build a headset and then take and put the Horizon operating system on that headset, which is actually really awesome because it opens the door for cheaper headsets and higher quality headsets. So
And
depending
more
on
options. We're not just stuck. I mean, no offense to Meta, but we're not just stuck using the 4 headsets they got. You know, we can
yeah,
branch out, try new things. I'm sure they'll have some features on these other headsets that maybe the Quest doesn't or doesn't yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
yeah,
that's going to be really cool to see what the companies decide to do with that and how they decide to implement it. Also, I think it'll be cool to get more headsets on the same platform and like streamlined a little bit. Cause like I always bring up the movie Ready Player One, but it's really like kind of something you can watch to kind of see like where the future of VR is headed. I think that like there'll be people on old headsets, there'll be people on new headsets, there'll be a huge gap of like different hardware and stuff like that. But if we're
yeah,
all on the same software, we can all hang out together. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
exactly.
I think that's what they're kind of trying to push for is a bigger community with more inclusiveness like throughout all the brands, like not
That's
just
crazy.
Meta, you know.
Right, right. And when it's also cool because like some other headsets, if other standalone headsets come out, that means there's going to be options for those headsets that are going to be able to like, okay, well, this is open source. So because it's open source, that automatically means like it's going to be much easier to port the software over to like another headset that maybe necessarily doesn't run that software. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Like
just opening it up to everybody. They're preparing for like mass adoption for the headset because I feel like in the next 5 years, sorry, you guys, my dog wants to bark
they're
right at the
good.
wrong time.
Sorry.
Um, they're getting gearing up for like mass adoption because spatial computing overall, I think, is going to become a huge market in the next 5 years.
Facts.
Um, if this
Yeah,
dog
for
don't be
real,
quiet,
for real.
goodness gracious.
I mean, I think Apple kind of even though their headset was a huge flop and like developers aren't developing for it anymore, I think that it kind of solidified the market in a way. Not because Apple's the best company in the world. I mean, I think they are, but like
They
I
kind of
think
are.
that um like everything they do kind of solidifies a market. It kind of puts everybody's eyes on it. Like before, I feel like people knew what VR was, but they didn't really touch it or they didn't really think about it on a day-to-day basis. But then they dropped the Vision Pro, and literally everybody's like, "What's VR? What's VR?" And then
Yeah.
I think that even led to more sales of the Quest, because it was, competitively more, what's it
Yeah.
called,
But I
affordable.
have a question about that. Do you think that they're gonna ever open this shit to the PlayStation VR?
Uh, I don't
Cause we
know.
could play with them.
Sony's weird. Sony's weird. Sony's a weird beast.
Yeah,
Because they have Vegas Infinite.
I honestly see if anything happens with Sony that has to do with VR, it's gonna be them giving up development on a headset and contracting somebody like Meta or contracting somebody else to develop the headset that can work also with PlayStation, so that they don't have to they don't have to stress about the hardware development.
yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
Well, I was just
What?
thinking because you guys said that other headsets are not optimized for this platform. Do you think that because of the 6 GB, maybe they'll open the doors to a new contract? They might be able to let people on the VR headset that they offer maybe have this as an app because they have Vegas Infinite, and I'll be on Vegas Infinite. And people be on their PlayStation VRs and shit, and I'll be like, "What the fuck? Shit,
The
crazy."
problem is it's not the problem that the headsets aren't optimized; it's that they haven't been able to use the software. So, what they gotta they so like when you do PCVR on the Oculus, you have to have the Oculus app.
Yeah,
Basically, what they're doing is they're gonna be opening it up so that you can have any headset connect to essentially the Oculus app. Although the Oculus app is kind of dated and done
mm,
because the Rift is like no longer a thing really. But PCVR very much is. So I would say as soon as they allow that operating system to be tapped in by other headsets, I mean, we're just going to see a huge wave of people just come through. I mean, that's
facts.
if they get off VR chat. A lot of these people are already on VR chat, been on VR chat for, forever. So a lot of the market they're trying to get is already kind of sucked into another
I love
platform.
VR chat. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, I've kind of developed an affinity for it over the last
Let's
couple weeks. So
go.
it's a nice place to get away.
Facts.
You just go
Nah,
hide out.
it's cool as fuck over there, man. You could find some worlds with nobody. A lot of the worlds I go to, I don't even want anybody in there. I'll open a private instance or whatever they call it, and I'll be right there and chilling and with just some homie or whoever the fuck I'm with a
Oh
group.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
host
Like,
your own
fuck
parties, dude.
them.
That's it. That's one like thing about the culture over there that I like a lot is that like here typically if you have like a hangout spot, um the success of the hangout spot kind of depends on your following and how much people want to like come and see you as the creator of the world. In VR chat, these guys just go around and they find these cool worlds and they're like, this would be a cool place to party. They get their group together and then, well, they go throw a party in here. Never meet the
Yep.
creator. You could probably never meet the creator the whole time you're in there. You know what I mean? But you guys still go and hang out. Anyone can play the music. Anyone can play videos. Anyone can do whatever in there. And I think that's where Horizon kind of needs to like step its game up. Personally, is they need to give us an option for one groups like so that we have a little more control over our community in here because uh keeping making everybody use all these different platforms, there's not even hyperlinks in here to send people to the right place, you know what I mean? So like when you got Discord, Instagram, Facebook groups, and that's how in Horizon Worlds we have to keep track of our communities, and it's kind of like shitty, like because there's just way too much. Like it's interoperable and it makes sense and it's cool and it's like those are neat features, but we need something a little bit more in our face in here
You know
to kind
what?
of like manage this stuff a little bit better because otherwise what you see is you have a group of people for a little while, then those people go, and then a new group of people will come in, and then those people will go, and then a new group of people come in. And it's just a constant like rotating wheel, and there's really no like structured build up to it. It's just let's see if we can lock these down on the team, these people down on our team, and then that's that. You know what I mean? And like once you got them on the team, well, now you have the same 20 people coming into your world every night. When realistically, the goal is to get it out there to as many people as you really want, as you want. Um, so it's definitely a holdback for us as creators not having that option to be able to like let people throw their own parties, let people do their own thing and do their own events in their own private enclosed instances where the creator doesn't necessarily have to be in there 24/7. I mean, not saying I don't like hanging out with everybody, but I think that not everybody likes hanging out with me, but they might like my world. You know what I mean? Like, so they might
Yeah.
want to throw a party in my world, but if I'm not there to have the bot in there, there's no music.
You know
So,
what? Do you think
you
it's
know,
because we don't have the option to see all worlds? They only have a specific couple worlds that are either trending or, I'm trying to say they don't have like on VR chat. You can literally go to all worlds and it just shows a bunch of different random worlds, new worlds that got created, like not even worlds that have been put out there to the public to a point where it has like 1,000 followers. Could be have 5 followers on there, but you can still find it on the main page on the new new worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
we don't have that, dude. We don't have the new world page so we can see people's new worlds. I would love to
All
have
my
a.
hands stuck.
It's all good. I would
oh
love to have a
no.
section. Look at his hand, guys.
What you
Everybody
doing
make
over
fun of
there
him.
for show? What you
Everybody,
doing with your hand, bro?
hey,
Oh, I got
everybody
it. I
point
got
at
it
him
back.
and laugh.
Hey, I do want to switch it up though. We should switch it up. I have a question for y'all, and I'll
All
answer
right.
it at the end. But I know we all party up here on stage. What
Hard as
is one of
hell.
the craziest parties that you went to that got busted?
Oh, oh man, I got a good one for this one. All right. All right. So I was I was 14 years old. My
Tight
buddy
shit.
Steven was throwing a fat ass party at his house. His mom went to Mexico for like 2 weeks, so we were like raging at his house every night, dude. Like I'm
Classic.
sneaking out, fucking walking over to his house and shit. One night I get there and I was supposed to. I had to get a ride for these two girls for and so we we send my friend Nick with my buddy Steven's brother to go pick these girls up, and then they go pick them up, and while they're gone picking them up, mind you, this party is like cracking. Like there's a trough of jungle juice and all kinds of shit. Like everyone is
Type
trash.
shit.
Um, they go to pick these girls up, and I'm there, and I'm like standing outside. I was smoking a cigarette. I'm like looking up at the looking up, and I just all of a sudden see one of my buddies like pinned up against the wall by this huge fucking dude. And he's like talking about how he's gonna beat his ass for breaking into his car and shit like
What
that and
the
blah blah
fuck?
blah. And so like I turned around, I didn't even really know what was going on at the time. I turned around and I opened the door and I'm like, yo, I was like, they trying to fight Corey out here. And all of a sudden I just see the whole house like empty. Everybody in the fucking house, dude, and they surround this one dude. And I swear that guy got his ass up, bro. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go. You know, like I gotta get the fuck out of here because this is about to get wild. There's literally 85 people surrounding this dude and they're all just stomping on him.
Did it get
And
busted?
hell yeah, they got busted. Like six motherfuckers went to jail. Um,
Damn.
yeah. And so, like, right after it happens, the girls pull up. Steven's brother pulls up. My buddy Nick pulls up. I'm like, yo, party's over. We gotta go.
Type
They're
shit.
like, what? We just got here. And I was like, yeah, they just fucking almost killed a dude over here. So we gotta fucking leave. Like, I'm not trying to be over here. Fortunately, my buddy lived right down the street. And we sat down watching over the fence the whole time while the cops were there. And I swear they had about 18 cops show up, bro. And they raided that whole house. They went in just fucking because they, dude. I mean, they messed that dude up. I felt kind of bad for him. I kind of wish I hadn't said anything to be totally honest. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, bro, it was definitely a wild night, and I was not happy at the end of the night because I mean, shit, I was only there for like an hour. I was like, this is supposed to be an all night thing, and dude, this dude got a beer can chucked at his forehead, bro, like a unopened beer can and all
Uh-uh.
kinds of shit, bro. It was
Nah, nobody.
crazy. It was the craziest thing I ever seen.
Some crazy ass shit. Crazy.
Bro, it was the craziest thing I ever seen. After that, I was like, well, I'm just gonna be more cautious about house parties I go to. But we were all a bunch of little rugged ass kids living on a tough side of town. So you
Yeah.
know, like a part of it was funny because half the party was like rich kids, the other half the party was like the poor kids, and we always all partied together, anyways. You know what I mean? But there was always some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah,
Nah,
that was
I used to go when I was like 14. Me and my homie used to fill up a bunch of tanks of Nas, and we used to go to kickbacks, and we used to sell Nas balloons and shit. $5 a balloon.
talking about nitrous.
Hell yeah, bro. We used to sell nitrous balloons, my boy. So we over there selling balloons. Hell yeah, tight
No wonder
shit,
you're
bro.
losing like you lost half your brain cells, dog.
Bro, I'm actually smart, bro. Fuck you, bitch. Nah, that's the thing, bro. If I was fucking with the Nas, bro, I was for sure gonna be losing money, bro. I was making hella profit off that shit, bro. I'll fill
Nitrous.
up bro. We call it Nas, bro. Stop playing
It's
with me.
nitrous. I ain't playing with you.
Yeah.
Nos is for
Get your
cars.
blue hair having that suck. Nah, but look, pretty much we get 10 pounders. We'll fill it up for $60. I'll be making $350 to $400 a night off of one tank. We'll fill up four tanks real quick. We'll pull them up to the party. But for some reason this night we went to this party. It was on my block and it was hot as fuck. So it started getting super deep. Everybody's chilling. All you hear is the cops are here. So I went in the crib. I'm only 14, 13. I'm a little ass kid, bro. Like I'm just trying to get my money. So I went in the homie's crib and I'm chilling in the kitchen and I'm looking through the window and they took all the fucking tanks, bro. And they
Oh
barely
man.
got filled. I barely made like $80, bro. Like legit, I spent a good 170, 180 on the deal because I got off work because I filled them all up at the same time. So bro was hooking me up. Bro, I missed out on bread, bro. I was hot, bro. I didn't get busted. Nobody else got busted. They literally just came in, took the tanks, and they were asking if anybody's underage. Everybody was grown, bro. I don't hang out with no kids. You feel me? I was making bread, so fuck it. It was all
Over
good
there
on that
hiding in the
part.
damn air
Yeah, I
ducts
was in
and
the
shit.
kitchen, bro. I was in the kitchen looking through the window like, fuck, bro, this shit bullshit. That's my tank. The tanks themselves cost $100 to $200. Like, I was out money, bro. I
Dude,
was
you know
out
what would have been
money.
really funny? You know what would have been really funny, dude? Is instead of like so you go around, you selling that for like a week or something, and then one day you just go with a bunch of balloons full of helium and tell them it's all nice.
That's fucked up,
Dude,
bro.
they're
That's
just
bad
Have
for
a
the
whole
smoking
bunch of
business.
joints.
motherfuckers squeaking.
Hey, yo, why does this not feel like I'm?
Yeah, that'd been fucking
This
wild. That'd
doesn't
been
feel
wild.
like no Nas, bro.
No,
That's
fam.
Alvin.
Oh my god.
Everybody walking around like Alvin the Chipmunk and shit.
Fucking whip it dealer, dude. I ain't never heard enough shit like that in my life, bro.
Hey, bro, we
That's
get money,
crazy.
bro.
It's
Hey,
pretty.
bro,
It's pretty common in the rave scene. I'm not gonna lie.
type
People
shit.
I mean,
be
Yeah,
I've
showing.
heard about it. I've
it
heard about
was.
it. I think you were telling me about it
It
in the
was
rave scene, but I ain't never heard it in no house party scene. That's
it
wild.
was been when Matinee was popping out here in California when DJ Rowdy A was still alive, bro. It was off. Everybody was doing Malaysian and shuffling. Everybody was going to EDM raves. Bro, I was getting into raves because we knew the people running the shit. So I was in the back just selling Nas to people in the raves, bro. I was at Matinee at 14, 15 years old, bro. Chilling, my boy. Everybody over there tripping, fucked up off ecstasy. Raves are chill, bro. That's why now I'm just like I live right beside where Wonderland and a bunch of shit be going on in San Bernardino. There's a big ass raves that be going on every year, bro. And I don't even that shouldn't even get me excited, bro. I mean, I see
Facts.
how it gets people excited. I did it, but at the same time, now that I did it so much and I was part of the back end of it, it's kind of like it's I don't really want this isn't really too excited. Like I'd rather relax. Like I've been through a lot of bullshit. Raves get raided a lot, especially underground raves. They be getting raided a lot, and there's a lot of fucking psychedelics. You feel me?
Facts.
A lot of tabs, a lot of vials, a lot of shrooms. You feel me? And
It's
people
wild.
getting. That's what I'm saying, bro. Love Cali.
I'll
Love
share my.
Cali, he said. Love Cali.
I'll share my party story. So one of the I've been busted many times throwing house parties. Not at my house, but helping host house parties. But the biggest one that got busted was actually crazy. So I know some of y'all out there from Texas.
I
There's this
represent the
place called
big
Magnolia,
Texas.
Texas, right? It's close to Houston. It's super small, and it's got some of the craziest kids in the continental U.S. Like literally, they are insane. They party so hard. They throw the biggest barn parties you've ever seen in your life. Like literally 400 plus kids. It's insane. And so, long story short, me and my boy Gonzo, which some of y'all may have met Gonzo on here, but we were asked to DJ this barn party in Magnolia, right? And we show up, and this thing went across all social media. Usually, like the Magnolia parties kind of stayed to Magnolia, but this one went to like every high school, every like pretty much anybody who knew about partying in the state of Texas, like knew about this party, right? So all these people show up, and we have like 300 plus people. It was literally insane. And we had this giant barn. We were DJing for about 2 hours, having a good time, dancing with everybody. Everybody's having a good time. And all of a sudden, all the lights go off in the barn. Like all the power goes off. We were like, what the heck? And our boy Kobe runs in there and he's like, everybody shut up. The cops are here. So everybody gets dead silent, right? Literally, I don't know, by some miracle, we're all dead silent. And while we were sitting there dead silent, I look over and I see this little barn door. And I'm like, yo, this is my way out. Like, I'm going to get out right now before anything happens. So I pull up this barn door. Me and my friends slip out and we're like watching through this little like hole, like this rusted out hole behind the barn. And all of a sudden, boom, door comes in. Like 8 cops walk in there and they got like 20 surrounding the place. It was insane, bro. And we were like hiding in between these like thorns in this barn. So like they weren't where we were, but they were like completely surrounding like where they could stand. And they come in and they're like, all right, if there's anybody over the age of 21, like hold up your hand, like raise your hand. And like maybe 10 people in that room are over 21. And they raise their hand. Cops walk up, handcuff each of them individual, like literally handcuff them. They're like, yeah, you're getting a ticket for providing alcohol to minors. So they line
Uh,
them up on a wall, And then they literally spent the rest of the night there. We were hiding out back in the bushes, let me remind you. But they spend the rest of the night calling each person's parents individually to come and pick up their kid. And they like had to sign the ticket, get their kid, and then take them away. So we were there till
What
like
the
literally 11 o'clock in the afternoon the
Those
next
kids
day.
had no balls. They should have ran.
Dude, it was insane, bro. We were literally there for almost 24 hours waiting for them to get each individual kid out of this barn. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was like, what kind of operation are they running out here? Like, this is
Bro,
wild.
they could have just fucking they could have just all took off and just ran everybody.
That's what I'm saying. But they had the whole entire place surrounded, bro. They had like a helicopter, like 20 whatchamacallit, 20 plus cop cars.
At
And so
least
there's probably like
10
two
people could have
cops
got
in each
away. At
car.
least 10 people could have got
At
away.
Hey, we
least
got
10
away. We
people.
were hiding behind the barn the whole time. We literally passed out in the middle of thorns. Like I was bleeding, and we just passed out. And we were like, let's just go to sleep and like see what happens when we wake
Damn.
up. And we
How
wake up,
drunk
they're
were you?
still loading kids out of there. And I was like, no way. Like we've been asleep for half the day. Like this is insane.
Bro,
And
how
yeah, long
drunk
story
were you
short,
though?
huh?
How drunk were you? You say you fell asleep in a thorn bush, my boy. We gotta
Well, I had
Yeah,
no,
what's
that.
I
that?
had no other
Wait
option,
up,
bro.
wait up.
I
No,
literally
no.
had no other
How the
option.
fuck? How drunk were you?
Oh yeah, I was pretty smashed, but yeah, it was crazy, dude. Like honestly, it's one of the craziest experiences I've ever had. And I just remember like hiding back there, just like, please don't find us, please don't find us. And they never found us. Oh yeah, and the funny part was, so whenever the cops did show up, every kid in that barn threw their weed somewhere, like up on like water pipe, up like behind a mini fridge. Like they were just throwing it everywhere, right? So the next day we come back to help our buddy Kobe clean up, and we were going to get our equipment too because like we just left our equipment there. We didn't want it to get seized or nothing. So we come back and we're pulling out all these drugs from like every corner of the garage,
Hell
every corner of the
yeah.
barn, and we have this huge pile of like just so much stuff. I don't even know what it all was. I was like, what is this?
Some of
This
them
is
are just
insane.
random fucking capsules and
Dude.
Dude,
pills and
literally,
shit,
I was
bro.
mind
Like you
blown. And my
said, what
friends,
the fuck?
right. And my friend's parents, they got smacked with a heavy fine because like they knew the party was happening. They were like at the house.
Dang.
And so they come in there and they're like, yeah, this is all ours. And they just take all of it and like put it in. I don't know where they
Oh
put
my
it.
They
god,
took
bro.
But they
it,
were
bro.
just
They were
like,
tripping off that.
yeah,
Bro,
they
they
were
were
like, y'all
all.
did this to us, so we're taking all this. Like, this is all ours.
We gotta
man.
get
Hey,
That's
bro, you have to
wild.
think about it, bro. A lot of these older people are from a different generation. You feel me? Like
Facts.
this is fun to them. They see this like, oh my god, they have the mother load. Like imagine finding your kids having the best weed that you could ever fucking find, like some Cali shit.
Shit,
You
my mom
find
would
it up.
shoot me in the fucking head,
No,
bro.
no, 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 no. Imagine you find your son's weed, like he's like 17, 16, and he has like a half ounce of some real good Cali, like bro, and he's good in school, perfect. You know, he doesn't do anything wrong, and you're just like, you know what? Good looking. Like, of course, I'm taking it. I don't care. I don't care if that's a stash. I don't care if he's getting. I'm good looking. I live in Cali, so I'm cool. I get that fire. But if I was in like Texas or even when I went to Boston, bro, I was trying their weed. It was. I'm not even gonna say that. But pretty much, if I seen him having some Cali and I'm out there on the east, I would have for surely, bro. So think about it. That's their like that's their
That's how
realm,
they,
bro.
that,
It's like
yeah, that's how they kind of like, I guess, won in the situation. I mean, still lost, but it was crazy. Like, literally one of the crazy things that happened by far.
Yeah.
bro. That's dope, bro. Honestly, bro, imagine being that lucky, right? Being them old people going in that house. Like, what are we gonna do
I mean,
first?
it depends on what you. It depends on how you look lucky. I mean, personally, but I mean the weed, yeah. Probably the other stuff, nah.
But think
Facts.
about it. But think about it. They still got a bunch of free weed.
Facts.
Some they might have a bunch of free. Was it shrooms? Any shrooms in that mix?
Dude, I don't even, it has everything under the sun, bro.
You know, what I
I
mean,
mean,
Yeah, I
I,
mean, we're talking this part. Yeah, like you pretty much just. There was probably fucking
it was
heroin there.
actually,
Never
the
fucking
pile
know.
was literally as big as this table right here. Like, the pile of stuff that we found was as big as this table. It was insane.
oh
That's
my
nuts.
gosh. You
No.
know what, bro? I wish I was them
Well,
old people.
all right. For show's story, my story, or Graham's story. Let's get hands.
Fuck
Right, for
Damn, they
Graham's
all
story.
suck. Not good content. Yeah.
Yeah. If y'all
Oh
still
man.
live, if y'all still listening, let me see some confetti in the air real quick, guys. Let me see some confetti in the air real quick.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I appreciate everybody that's still in the podcast. You already know you guys are day one, so
No.
we do appreciate y'all. Crazy doesn't though.
I tried to get
Crazy.
Davin to come in too, but
That dude's
I don't
barely
know.
on these days. He's usually watching movies over there in VR chat.
Well, he came into DNA for like 5 minutes. I was like, "Yo, you want to be on the podcast?" He's like, "Text me at 8:55." I was like, "No." I
Oh,
was
never
like,
mind. I
"No."
lost my hand again. I do want to say something about T Davin and you and I's relationship. I think it's really funny that we've all like slowly adapted the same style. Like we all wear the same thing on here. That
Yeah.
cracks me up, bro. Because I remember coming on and like you and T Davin were already locked in. Y'all are like super mad tight. And I was like, man, like these guys are cool. Like I want to hang out with these guys. I mean, now I know.
dope,
Now I know y'all are idiots, but
You know what?
you
You know what?
You're a fucking idiot too, dude.
Crazy,
yeah, I know.
Crazy
I know.
was dressed like me for like a fucking month.
Facts.
Shit, you were dressed like me.
But
Anything
yeah,
you do, I could do better, bro. Get out
That's
of
what he
here.
wanted to do. He said red hat. Let me see if I can wear that red hat like Grams real quick. I was like, why?
All right. Whatever, Graham, dude. Suck your own
yeah.
dick for a
Shout
minute.
out to T Davin. Shout out to Crazy. Shout out to Grams. But yeah, T Davin and Crazy. I remember kicking it with y'all since day one. It's cool that now we're all kind of doing things and we're all still able to hang out and link up and even do this podcast. Like, I think it's so dope, bro. Because like T Davin, you've seen his game of life and sorry, like he's really making a little foothold for himself. Like I think it's dope. And I think that
Yeah.
you've always been on top of the game, and I think I'm slowly trying to get this EDM off the ground. Uh,
You need to start bringing your music in.
I know, dude. In fact, that's one thing I do want to say. I will be getting a PC soon, so I can start DJing. I have just been
Man, you could just stream it through other people's
facts,
bots.
You know what?
bro.
If you
It don't
But
work
plug,
that
what
way.
do I
plug
know?
in your SoundCloud, plug in your SoundCloud again. If anybody
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
know,
again, for any of y'all listening at home and in the audience, my SoundCloud is Fasho with the O as a zero. So it's like Fasho with a
So it's Fasho
zero.
zero.
you say it's
Zero.
Fasho
FASH0.
zero.
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys didn't
Um,
understand his language,
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a little zapped
I
right
think they have a
now.
harder time understanding yours, Graham. Sometimes.
you know what? 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 I don't care.
All right,
Hey, I
bro.
know some of y'all in the crowd are toking right now, so let's get a little toke real quick.
Burning.
let's
Three,
get
two,
everybody-
one, cheers.
I feel like a
Cheers,
burn might be a good
motherfuckers.
way to go out. We only got a
Everybody
few
get some
minutes left.
confetti if
So.
you're smoking with us real quick. Everybody get some confetti if you're smoking with everybody.
Oh, I can't do it. Here we
I'm
go.
still sober. I'm staying high on life. Y'all can have it.
Facts.
You know what? You can't sit with us. You don't even go to this school.
Okay, Graham.
He doesn't even go to
It's
this
all right, bro.
school.
Where do we find this guy again?
I don't know. I think Black Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drop him
that
back. Should we drop him off after the show, dude? Like, damn.
Yeah, hey,
Tell
Black
me-
Magic, y'all can have him back.
Hey, Spice must have asked something here.
Oh, Spice.
Oh, oops.
You're muted.
Welcome, Fargo, Spice, Misbehaving, Caddy.
There you go.
Appreciate everybody coming in the motherfucking podcast.
There you go, Spice.
As someone who's obsessed with building virtual worlds entirely in teal, have you ever considered expanding your palette? Are you planning to single handedly keep the teal paint industry in business?
Hey, I feel attacked, bro.
You
Damn,
guys are
dude.
both attacked.
We both got
Uh,
hit with that one.
Because
You
I
know,
put pink in my shit.
I mean,
I
you know how hard it
actually-
is to
No, go
find
ahead.
glow in the dark teal paint? You know how
Yeah,
hard
for
it is?
real.
Hey, I
If
did
I
it.
had glow in the dark teal paint in real life, I'd probably use it on my walls, bro.
Oh,
No
for real.
lie. I'm telling you straight up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You're right.
Like I
Straight
would, I
up.
would do everything that color, like facts. But
Even my
yes,
shower,
I do
bro.
plan on expanding. Actually, me and Holding Up the Skies World has some purple in it, so
Dang, dude, Jack and mine, dude.
I might adopt purple in the future. I'm not sure, but
Dang, dude, you better not, dude.
that's my second
shit.
favorite color, bro. It's teal and then
Whatever.
it's purple.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
it's your second favorite color.
That's why you guys are wearing teal right now, huh? Look at you.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
I'm
you.
always wearing teal. But Spice, I appreciate the question. I will possibly
Oh, I own the color
take
purple,
that into
dog.
consideration. What?
Crazy as hell, crazy.
So don't you know I own the color purple, bro? You can't have
Oh,
it.
my bad. Crazy owns purple, so maybe not. But one day I'll switch it up.
No.
Probably not. Actually,
be
you know
like
what?
you
I'm gonna
one day.
single-handedly keep the teal in business.
Yeah, dude. Teal paint
I'm
all
just gonna do
day.
teal forever. I'm never gonna change it up. Actually,
You should just
I'm
change your
Anybody
name
else?
to Teal forever.
Does anybody else have any more questions? You guys can always come up to the stage right here.
Oh yeah, facts.
If anybody has any questions for show about his music or crazy about anything that's upcoming,
about his
about his rocket
Session with
tag.
Teal and glow in the dark paint. Oh yeah,
right.
I want to say something about that. I dropped a game with Proto Wisp Smith. I hate his name is so hard to say altogether. It's called Rocket Tag. If you guys ever get a chance, go check it out. Take a group of about 4 or 5 people in there, run around and try to tag each other with those rockets. It's pretty
And
cool.
there's nukes. There's also
Yeah, there's
nukes.
a nuke in there too. That's pretty dope.
I still haven't been able to get the nuke, dog.
Why?
Dang, you stink, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's easy.
All you gotta do is collect some
stick
coins.
drift.
Hey.
I got stick drift.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Hey, fun fact, I was actually
that's gonna be my
last
excuse,
night,
guys.
I was in parkour with Shinzi, Pacific, and Holding Up the Sky, and we were jumping up this parkour, right? And I literally, my hands were so sweaty, I could not proceed. Like, no matter what I tried, like my feet started to sweat, bro. Like, literally, that up parkour is literally insane. And so I'm like jumping up this parkour, and I'm like, man, I'm not gonna get it because my stick drift is so bad, huh?
Said your feet started to sweat?
Yeah, bro, that game makes me nervous. Those heights creep me out, even though I'm sitting down at home. Like,
bro, he was scared
somehow,
off the VR headset. I should have got it on recording.
Bro. That's wild.
But,
I never had my feet sweat from VR.
Yeah, but long story short, a little life hack. If y'all want to make it up the parkour without, and you have stick drift, just teleport. I know it's a cheat, but
Man,
you scary as hell, bro. You better do it right.
no, bro, my freaking hand, like my controllers were slipping out of my hands, bro. Like there was no way I was making it up.
I'm gonna tell Chris. I'm gonna be like, Chris, you need to put some snap points in some random spots. Hey, I think Fargo got a question real quick.
Hey.
Oh, what's up, Fargo? You live?
Hello. So my question is mainly for show. For show, you're a very handsome guy. Can you tell everybody in here, how do you maintain the handsomeness? Just give us some tips if you don't mind.
So I wake up and I groom the beard daily. That's a lie, I don't. But
don't even listen
I like to
this
pretend
shit,
like
guys.
I do. And then also, you know, my man God, the big man upstairs, made me perfectly in his image. So that is why I'm so beautiful.
Oh my God!
Rolling.
You are
rolling.
such an egotistical asshole right now.
Hey, look, guys, he bought some sunglasses and he felt like he was the shit.
Yeah,
we all got sunglasses. Fuck,
man.
You know, I like the beard.
I mean, I had to answer truthfully. I don't really do much besides wake up and take a shower. So
I think Spice got another question for you for sure.
How does it make you feel that there's other people in Meta claiming that they're the originators and they're the ones that are bringing EDM music first to the Meta?
You know, I think everybody knows the truth. If you look back, you can see how I've operated my entire career on Meta. Always said the same thing. Somebody else also said the same thing. May have taken the words straight out of my mouth, but all love.
Maybe taking the words right out of your mouth in the middle of a fucking interview is an understatement, dog.
They said, let me just reword this and just give it to you just like how he said it, because I like that. So
they didn't even reword it, dog. They said it exactly verbatim. That was pretty funny, though.
But I will say I'm not the first person to bring EDM to the metaverse. I'm just trying to be the most passionate. So there have been many people before me. There will be many people after me. I actually love it. So it's the truth.
All right.
What's up, man?
You guys, we've already went over 3 minutes.
Hey,
So
we made it.
I just want to say thank you guys, everybody that came out and was here for the podcast, stuck all the way through. You can check us out on YouTube, on Lux Vision Studios, I believe, or Lux
Shout
Vision
out to Lux
Entertainment. Why do I
Vision
always get
Studios
that? I always mix up their name.
Entertainment.
Sorry, Lux.
Vision
It's my bad.
Studios. Come on, man. You're talking shit about me when I do it. Look at you.
Bro, you can't even say the name of the damn
I
podcast.
don't want to hear you.
Get outta
crazy as
here.
hell, crazy.
Get out of here. Check us out on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok. We're live streaming everywhere, so the videos are super accessible. Oh, Dale Gribble just rolled up. What's up, Dale Gribble? He's missing a cigarette though. He needs a bent cigarette.
Yeah, big shout out to
But,
Lux Vision Studios for always live streaming ours and making it accessible to people that are not on this platform. I appreciate y'all. You already know. Big shout out to them for sure.
Can I shout out each person in the audience real quick? Nosy Rosie, Dale Gribble, Tokyo, Pacific Ghost, Shinzi, Holding Up the Sky, Spice, Modern, They Can Be an Oxy,
No,
Maddie
they can't
Cakes,
ban
Caddy
Oxy.
Pookie, Misbehaving, Vespera, and Fargo. Y'all are all fantastic human beings.
They can't
Like
ban
dope.
Oxy OTX podcast. Okay.
All right, y'all. Have a nice night. We'll see you next week on Tuesday. I'm probably gonna pop a portal over to DNA if y'all want to come with us. See you over there.
Oi. Hi. Good, you? Good. Hi, Fargo. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Are you
Really?
looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios,
crazy.
we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.
What's good, y'all? This is Coda KOD. I'm at the Guardian Theater at the set of the Nurturing Your Creativity seminar. This is on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, and this is streaming on Lux Vision Studios.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me at VIPEntrepreneur Academy@gmail.com. See you at the next class.